My name is OMGWTFLOLFTWBRB, and welcome to a new series that I'm going to be featuring on my channel, a game called Total Extreme Wrestling 2013. I really hope that got my intro in there. I heard a little beeps, or not a beep, a dund, whatever the friggin' noise is. So I'm not sure if that's when the recording started, but either way, I'm using a new recording program, so that's why I've tried recording this many times already, and I've just been giving me a headache. So I'm hoping this recording program I'm using actually works. Either way, let me tell you a little bit about this game. Total Extreme Wrestling is a simulation game where you take control as either the head booker or owner of a wrestling company and see whether if you're able to make them succeed or if they will fail under your control. A lot of people may know it as TEW or 2. They have mods out there for it. We are going to be playing as a mod. I'm going to display the mod information that we're going to be using now. The game does come with a in-game world, its own in-game world, with its own custom or created companies, workers, everything like that. But it also does come with mods, as you see right here, and then I have some other mods downloaded. I have one which is called 2000. It's based on the new millennium of how I think it basically picks off of when ECW is on their like downfall and almost to the point where Vince is going to buy them. WWF's winning the war practically, and ECW is finally got a TV deal. Then we have this one right here, which is Ruthless Aggression. Basically takes place after the Alliance angle has failed the invasion angle. Excuse me. And with TNA trying to become their own company as well as ROH and other not internet companies, other independent companies, with WWF kind of being the top dog. And then we have the mod we're going to be playing, which is the Montreal Aftermath, which is based off of the aftermaths of the Montreal Screwjob. WCW has acquired the services of Bret Hart, and he now works for them. And WCW is really gaining some momentum, and it looks like they're going to take the spot, basically. So we are going to take control of the WWF in this game, and I'm going to try to see if I can do what Vince McMahon was able to do and win the war. Maybe I'll be able to do it faster. Maybe it'll take me a little bit longer. Maybe I won't win in all, but we're gonna try. We are gonna try. I'm really excited about this, actually, though. I'm excited to see if I'm able to replicate what Vince McMahon's able to do. The mod does come with its own stories and all that as well. So I will showcase that once we get to there. Here are our avatars, basically who's going to be us. My only one gripe about this mod is the avatar selection here. I think it is cool how we have a little bit of a comedic approach with our avatars, but I also wish that the mod creator would have allowed us to also be able to pick someone like Vince Russo, Eric Bischoff, Vince McMahon, Paul Heyman, you know, the personalities at the time. That way I could have, if I wanted to, in the sake of, you know, like a Let's Play, I could play as, you know, Mr. McMahon or something if I wanted to. But either way, the avatars we can choose from are Adam Sandler. Oh, it's not letting me move. Bill Apter. I don't think I have to explain who Adam Sandler is, by the way. I don't know who Bill Apter is, nor do I know who Bob Geagle is. Brain from Pinky and the Brain. I think that's a little hilarious that he's in here. Chuck Norris. If you don't know who Chuck Norris is, you're probably going to get knocked out in a couple of seconds because he's a bad, bad man. And I think I forgot how to end my recording as well. I know it was like Control Shift S. That's what it was. It's a weird way to end the recording. I don't know why that's how it is. But either way, Dana White, who I'm almost positive was the owner and creator of UFC. Dave Meltzer, who is a popular name in the WWE, or not WWE, in the wrestling industry. I'm not sure why, but I know he is quoted a lot, and his ratings, you know, Meltzer ratings. Don King, who's a former American boxer promoter. Donald Trump, the most famous billionaire in the world, I guess. Dwight Schrute, not sure who he is, but he looks like the actor from The Office. Jack Turney, who is the former president of the WWF, I think on screen though. A mysterious billionaire, Michael Mellon. Pinky from Pinky and the Brain. Rupert Murdoch. Shigeru Miyamoto, who is the president of Nintendo and the mastermind behind games like Mario, Donkey Kong, and Zelda. If I was doing a company like New Japan Pro Wrestling or something, I would play as Shigeo Minamoto, but I'm not. And then we have Sylvester Stallone. I'm going to be playing as Donald Trump because he does have a history with WWF, and it's kind of believable that he has enough money to buy it as well. Here are our user talents. We have 25 available points. Negotiation makes it easier to persuade workers to take our deals. I'm going to make that pretty high up here to where we see the green, so maybe right there. Motivating, it makes our employees work harder. That's going to be pretty high as well, probably about right there seems good for now. Creativity makes sure our turns and gimmick changes go pretty well. We want that to be pretty high as well because, well, we're working for the WWF, so we need to make sure it. Leadership, I'd like to have a pretty good leadership because it makes good for it adds to it backstage. And in diplomacy, I'm not really worried about too much because it deals with backstage incidents. And if I have my perfect world, we won't have to deal with many backstage incidents because I plan on having a good backstage. And whenever we do, it still doesn't really matter. I think I can handle it. We are going to leave the unused characters in the database. And the main reason why is I have personally read online that if you do leave characters in the database, some crazy things can happen. And I think I've read also that especially if you leave Pinky and the Brain in there, some crazy things can happen as well. So I'm hoping that that'll happen in this Let's Play. Here are the companies in the game. We have All Japan Pro Wrestling. These are the companies we're able to select to play as, by the way. All Japan Pro Wrestling, All Japan Women's Pro Wrestling, All Pro Wrestling, Triple H, Big Japan Pro Wrestling, Border City Wrestling, Catch Wrestling Association, CMLL, East Coast Wrestling Association, Extreme Canadian Championship Wrestling, Extreme Championship Wrestling, which was a company I was considering doing. But I went with WWF because I felt like it'd be a little bit more harder and it'd also be, the more popular choice to do since this is my first time playing this program on my YouTube channel. But if there's any other companies you'd like me to do in this mod or any other mod, just let me know. And I'd have no problem doing it if there's enough demand and if I'm interested in it as well. So if you guys want to see ECW, WCW, or any other ones like ROH, New Japan, TNA, anything like that, let me know. We have Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling, IWA Mid-South Wrestling, Jersey All Pro Wrestling, Michinoku Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, I almost said all. Actually, I did say all, so whatever. Ohio Valley Wrestling, Organization of Modern Extreme Grappling, which is actually the Omega company that Jeff and Matt Hardy own and run. Public Enemy #1, World Championship Wrestling. World Wrestling Council, the company that we are going to not only play as, but own, the WWF, and then we have Wrestle Association R. So we're selecting WWF, we're running it. Let's get this on the way, nerds and geeks. And right away it fails. So you get to look at our background, and you get to see one of my many background pictures. So that might be a reoccurring theme here in the Let's Play. So get used to seeing that. My background picture is always changing, so I have some interesting pictures, I feel. That one you just saw was the history of the World Heavyweight Championship. That was everybody who has ever held the World Heavyweight Championship until it got not vacated, but merged with the current WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So this is TEW.com. It's where we're going to see a lot of our backstage news. Here's the one that's relying with us. We have Donald Trump takes over the WWF. Donald Trump became the new owner of the WWF last night, somehow managing to grab the reins of power in one lightning-fast move. Insiders and investors alike are said to be bewildered, with one leading analysis being heard to remark, "What the boop just happened?" But we're Donald Trump. We have a lot of money, so yeah. Does she work for us? She does. So apparently Sunny's in the top searches, which is super cool. This is the office, basically. This is where we're going to be doing a lot of our work. I think the first thing I want to do is offer some contracts to actually. No, the first thing I want to do is not our roster. I want to change our product up. So I want to change the name. It's going to be, why did I do that? I'm having a hard time spelling entertainment tonight. So, oops. This is going to be the Fans Entertainment, and I know it sounds cheesy, but basically what I mean by the Fans Entertainment is you guys pretty much have control over this Let's Play. If there's anything you guys really want to see, just leave a comment and let me know. And I have no problem doing it, as long as it makes sense. I'm not going to put like Tiger Ellison in the world champion unless there's like a super high demand for it. Even then, I probably won't. I changed the match ratio on TV. It was originally 40%. I'm making it 70% because 40% is just way too small if you ask me. And I'm also gonna pretty much match this except for the main matches. I'm gonna leave that at 15 minutes. Let's put our intensity up as well. Make it like 40. Let's match that. Eventually, I think I want to integrate women's wrestling, which means like they'll wrestle with males as well. I have no problem doing that, but I don't want to do it at the moment. Um, I do want to have it as a medium feature. That's pretty cool. No, that's wait. Yeah, I don't want this to be our key feature. In fact, I think I'm going to make it a heavy feature. I don't want it to be the main thing we do. Comedy, can I make low? I'm not really into comedy. Colt's okay. Risque, I want to make medium because I kind of want to hire somebody who doesn't want to work for someone risque. We'll see that in a few moments. Lucha Libre, I want to make very low at the moment because we don't have anybody, but I kind of want to get a lot of lucha. And that's about it. The degree of change from the original product. What happened so bad that people are like, oh no, I don't want to. You know what? I don't really care. Probably because I did comedy. What's modern? I think modern's going to be a heavy feature as well. So, yep, that's fine. I'm going to make modern wrestling. In fact, I want to go back and view that real quick just to make sure. Modern wrestling, fast paced, on heavy spectacular, sometimes dangerous moves. That's fine. That's going to be one of our main draws. Now I want to offer some people contracts just to be certain. Didn't mean to cough in everyone's ear. I want to go to WCW just to see who is there. No one too interesting that I want to hire. I do want to look at their roster though and shortlist anybody that I view that I want to grab from them real quick. There are a few superstars in the WCW roster that I want to grab once their contracts are up. Chris Jericho is going to be one of them. Diamond Dallas Page would definitely love to get DDP. He's in my top 10. My fave five. Get Eddie Guerrero when his contract comes up, hopefully. Oh, my neck is killing me, nerds and geeks. I don't know why it is. Jacqueline works for WCW? I did not know that. Who else? I know there's definitely someone else I know for a fact I'm going to put on here. I just haven't gotten there. I'm not going to type in his name either or skip to him just so, because I want to see who else is here. Raven is the guy I was talking about. I definitely want to get Raven. He's in one of my, probably my top 3. I want to get him when he's gone. Since we're going to have Lucha, might as well offer Rey Mysterio a contract. Interesting. Sean Waltman's another guy I want to get. Steve McMichael's a guy I want to stay far away from as possible. I want to try to lure Sting over. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to, but I noticed that he's not loyal to WCW like he is in my WCW game, so maybe I will be able to get WCW or maybe get Sting over. Do I want to offer Ultimo Dragon a contract? He doesn't really. We'll do it. We'll not offer him a contract, but add him to the thing. That's about it here. ECW is who I'm going to be invading next. I know who I'm going to hire, so I might as well just look at their whole roster just in case there's anyone on my short list. But I want to offer Bubba Ray Dudley a contract. I have big plans for both he and Devon. Hopefully it'll go over well. So I want to offer Bubba. There's Devon, offer Devon a contract. I want to get both the Dudley boys and kind of make them a mainstay in the WWE, or F, because we're that right now. Jerry Lynn's a guy I'm thinking. I'm going to put him on, I could offer him a contract right now, but I'm just going to put him on the short list because I'm not sure if I want to get him. Joey Styles' picture's hilarious. Let me look at it just again, just to give you guys a look at it. Jesus. Oh my God! Lance Storm's another guy I'm going to put on the short list. Not sure if I want to offer it to him, but I'm interested. Paul Heyman. He looks so sweaty in that picture. Rob Van Dam, that's the other guy I'm going to offer a contract to. Going to bring this down if I can. There we go. Gonna offer a contract to RVD, hopefully getting those guys over. almost positive I will. But I don't want to get cocky. All right. Uh, Pro wrestlers, active to hire. I'm going to shortlist a bunch of people right now, and I'm also going to offer one more contract to someone else. And meanwhile, we're going to talk a little bit about this game and some other things. And hopefully, I want you guys to keep an eye on these wrestlers, because if there's anybody you see that you would like me to offer a contract to, or try to get on here and push, let me know. I have no problem obliging and trying. I will try my best, in fact. So let me know there. I forgot to do something. I kind of don't want to hire anyone over the age of 40, so we're going to lower this to like 38 as their maximum age. Okay. Let's go back down. We can already seen all these guys. We were on like, I don't know. Either way, that was the guy we were on. I'm looking for luchas as well because, like I said, I want to employ some lucha on the program and see if I can make that a thing. So I'm definitely looking at some luchas and seeing how they rate wrestling wise and all that jazz. Maybe create a specific title or maybe just make that the light heavyweight title. But about this game, not really about the game. What I wanted to talk about was if you guys wanted to see anything else. I mentioned a little bit before, like in the beginning, I showcased, or not showcased, but showed off two of the other mods I have downloaded. There are plenty of mods for this game out there, like a lot of them from what I understand. And if there are any mods that you guys would like to see me play, or any companies, let me know. By the way, here's the other guy I'm signing a contract to, Butterbean, who is a famous boxer. I don't know why I'm so intrigued with signing Butterbean, but I'm only gonna put him on a year because it's his rookie year and he might bomb. But I don't know why. I just kind of want to I want to see if I can do something with him. He's already got some sort of popularity, and I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a team with him and like Mark Henry, you know. But yeah, that's the only other guy I'm offering a contract to right now. Anybody else? That's why I had to lower my risque, because he would have declined. He would have been like, I don't want to work for a company that has a risque. But as I was saying, tons of mods out there that could base off like back in the NWA, not O, territory days, or I can take control of a WB now, or yeah, I think you guys get what I'm saying. There are tons of mods with tons of different um, ways where I can travel back in time, basically, and do what I'm doing now, where I can take control of the WF or WCW. And I have some other playthroughs of those two other mods I showed earlier that if you guys would like me to show off in the future, I could also do that. Or if you guys would like to see me, kind of maybe continue what I'm doing on them right now, and I could just kind of show off what I'm doing, I have no problem doing that because I'm proud of those. Currently doing one with ROH. I think that's going pretty well. And then the other one I'm playing as is a WCW, which is I'm trying to basically save them and make sure they don't go under, practically. And I think that I'm having a lot of fun on that one, to be completely honest. I think I'm doing pretty well too. The only thing is I lost my TV deal on that one, which pretty nasty shot if you ask me. I like this guy's look, so I'm gonna offer him, or not offer him, but you know what I mean. But this game is super cool. I'm in love with it, honestly. It kind of consumes my life, which is kind of sad to say. I mean, today's a perfect example. I hate to admit it, but I think I've spent like all day playing this game, which is my ROH playthrough. Um, it's embarrassing to admit, but it's that much fun, and I honestly I don't know how much time passes, which is gonna make it hard when I record these because I don't know how much time passes, and I can just keep rambling on. This might be or at least I'm hoping this one will be the longest episode. I don't really plan on showcasing me going through all this. This is just me letting you guys see um, the wrestlers that are currently available for me to offer, because eventually some new people will come in. I'm not sure if it'll be, people we know or not. That is a complete mystery to me. But yeah, this is just my, me showing you guys who else is here, just in case you guys see someone that you would like me to offer a contract to or anything like that. But in the future episodes, I really don't plan on showing a lot of this stuff. I kind of just really want to showcase um, the shows, of course, and a little bit of the more fun stuff that happens, like some of the things that happens in the news. So I think anything that happens outside of the shows, like me offering people contracts or things that I find funny in the news, or I might just cut to the news and showcase you guys if there, anything super interesting happens. Yeah, I think that's how I'm gonna do it, because I think this is gonna be really the only episode where I don't really cut anything and kind of just you know let it go. Unless you guys prefer me to showcase all of it, but I would rather you guys see a regular episode first before you guys decide, hey, no, do it this way, just so you can compare the two. You know, you're pretty good, and I like you. I like you, so we're gonna offer you. Well, not offer. I keep saying offer, but we're gonna keep an eye on you, is what I'm trying to say. I hope I didn't miss anybody that I originally wanted to offer contracts to. Not offer contracts to. Originally wanted to put on my watch list. I like your look, so you're gonna be on my watch list. On my short list. Oh my God, Rhino looks like a melted toy. He really does. Look at that picture. He looks like a melted toy. I know it sounds ridiculous, but he does. I was about to say, did I offer Rob Van Dam a contract yet? Hey, look, there was Ron Killings, our truth. Maybe you guys want to see him. Maybe not. Maybe someone like Sandman. I don't know. I have no plans for them, but if you guys... Hell, look, there's Shaggy 2 Dope from IWC. That'd be hard. But if you guys want to see it, there's enough demand. I'm way down for it. I'm also going to shortlist Funaki just because I might want to do Kai and Tai. There's Sid Vicious. He's unemployed, but I'm probably not going to sign Sid Vicious. Yeah, not going to. Steve Dahl, what a nice name. Super Crazy. We're going to definitely put him on the short list. He's a great luchador, so. Super Dragon. I don't mean to be racist, and I hope no one, I hope it doesn't come across as racist, but I don't think I've ever seen a black luchador. It's interesting. I think I'm going to actually, you know what? I'm going to put him on my short list. I've never seen someone, and that makes me wonder. Usually when you see African American black wrestlers, usually we're also going to put Teddy Hart under contract just because we have Owen Hart. Usually they're more of a powerhouse or, something like that. There's another one. Hell yeah. This is interesting. Oh, he's not black. He's Hispanic. He looks black. Don't say he doesn't either. Definitely offering him. He was someone I put on there before. He looks like a Power Ranger, so we're offering him. Tommy Dreamer, maybe someone you guys want to see. She's got some interesting hair. Vampire Warrior. I'm also Gangrel is what you guys know him as. I'm gonna offer Vampire Warrior and Vampiro. I do plan on giving them contracts at one point because I want to create a tag team. I think that'd be cool. Maybe the Brood with them instead of Edge and Christian. I like him. I don't know why, but I do. There's Violent J, the other member. There's Ultimate Warrior. Yokozuna. I'm gonna offer Tajiri. Maybe we can do Tajiri and Taka instead of Funaki. Even though I do kind of like Funaki. Okay, that's all the workers in the game at the moment. If there's anybody you guys... Oh, well, that's all the workers to hire, not all the workers in the game. But if there's anybody you guys want me to offer contracts to, let me know. What I'm going to be doing now, despite the fact that this episode is probably long, is I'm going to release some people. Not a lot, just because it cost me a pretty penny. Let me just show you an example. Even though I don't plan on releasing Bradshaw. Don't worry, Jack, I'm not. Just look at that. It's a pretty penny. So I'm only going to be releasing a couple of people, not everybody. Real quick, I want to update Terry Funk's picture. Come on, seriously. Because even though that is Terry Funk there, is that a bear? Interesting. Even though it is Terry Funk there, he is currently under the gimmick of Chainsaw Charlie, and that is not Chainsaw Charlie's picture. Here is Chainsaw Charlie's picture. So there we go. We got chains. We need to sign me, which even though I never plan on using myself, I need one, or else it's just going to bother me for the rest of the game. Flash Funk, Too Cold Scorpio, probably going to be someone I try to make a big deal along with Goldust. Flash Funk's a guy a lot of people feel was a overlooked talent in the WWE. I'm going to try to make not make the same mistake. We're releasing Kurgan. Kurgan's pretty garbage. I got no plans for Kurgan. Releasing this guy because I have no idea who he is, and it's cheap to get rid of, so makes sense. I would release these two just because even though I know who Prince Albert is, he's a rookie, and I have no plans for Bull Buchanan, but they're pretty pricey. He's pretty pricey as well. Actually, no, he's not. Never mind. I lied. I thought he was pricey. I thought he was way more expensive when you release him. Jackal, he's an exclusive pay per appearance, so it won't cost me anything, but it will piss Skull off, which doesn't really bother me because I don't plan on doing much with Skull or any of the disciples. Patriot cost me a pretty penny. Here's Tiger Ollie Sin. No one needs Tiger Ollie Sin in their life, so we're going to release him. Ain't nobody got time for Tiger Ollie Sin. Releasing Vince Russo. Got no plans for him. Oh, even Jim Cornette agrees. Excellent decision. The company will be better off without Vince Russo. Glad you agree, Jim Cornette. I think so, too. All right. Got rid of some people there. And just want to showcase you guys our people. Franchise players are Austin, Taker, Michaels, Rock, Triple H. No next big things. Hot prospects are Albert, Taka, D'Lo, Aguila, and Brian Christopher. Our talk to talk is Austin, Michaels, Rock, Vince McMahon, and Mankind. Showstoppers are Michaels, Rock, Austin, Taker, and Taka. Ring generals, Michaels, Owen, Austin, Taker, and Mankind. Michaels, Austin, Taker, Triple H, and Owen are hot. Skull, Bart Gunn, Brooklyn Brawler, Chains, and 8-Ball are not hot. Chainsaw Charlie and Hawk are on a time decline. And Rikishi, Adam Copeland, Christopher Daniels, Samu, and One Man Gang are all hidden gems, which is basically saying, hey, you might want to pick this guy up. So the mod comes with some storylines in here. We have Gang Wars, which was between Disciple of Apocalypse Nation, Domination, Lois Bark, whatever. Most likely not going to keep this angle around for long. The only reason I'm going to keep it is because it meets 60, and I need to have at least 3 storylines with 59 heat, so I'm going to keep it around to milk it. But once we have storylines that are more than 3 that meet this, I'm probably going to let this one go, just because it's on the downfall, and I released Savio Vega's partner. So yeah, and I plan on releasing most of the disciples. Nation I do plan on doing something, though, with, so yeah. We have Goldust versus Vader, which was basically around the time that Goldust got rid of Marlena, became the artist formerly known as Goldust, and has Luna Vacone. Had to take a drink, sorry. And basically this led to, Goldust attacking Vader with a foreign object, and probably going to have these guys face off at the next pay-per-view, which I believe is after Raw, so probably won't keep this around long, even though I do plan on making both Goldust and Vader main eventers, and hopefully get them some runs with the WWF title in the future, maybe. Here we have the light heavyweight title tournament. It's practically ending, with Taka and Brian Christopher going to face off at the next pay-per-view. So we don't need Aguila, we don't need Al Snow or Bob Holly or Flash Funk in this feud anymore, because it's just going to end after our next pay-per-view, with most likely Taka winning, unless I have a change of heart. We have the Rise of Stone Cold. Oh, my headset is telling me it's about to die. We have the Rise of Stone Cold here, which is him versus Mick McMahon versus Vince McMahon, practically. Real quick, I want to take The Rock out, and then I'm going to add him back in just because he was originally playing a major part, and I want him to play a minor part because I have plans for him to be in another feud, and I can't have him. Well, you're not allowed to have two people working two major parts in a feud, so I need to put him as a minor part. And finally, we have Undertaker and Kane's rivalry. I want to take Mankind out of this because I have plans for Mankind to feud with RVD. Sorry, had to rig my headphones a little bit to make sure it charges because my headphones are kind of broken. I don't really know how to explain it. But I want to have a feud with Mankind and RVD because I'll explain it once I set it up. I'm going to set up a couple storylines here as well, and then most likely going to end the video off here soon. So I want to I'm going to start a feud between Ahmed Johnson and Triple H over the European Championship, which Triple H currently holds. It's basically about Ahmed Johnson feeling how Triple H is a disgrace because he's such a degenerate and that he doesn't deserve to hold the European Championship or any championship in the WWF, and how he's going to take the title off of him. Another one I plan on doing, even though these two, I believe in the, not in the game, but in real life, just recently stopped feuding since the Outlaws beat them for the titles. I want to have the Road Warriors feud with the New Age Outlaws because eventually I want to have the Road Warriors win the tag team championships back, and I want to have a dream feud between them and the Dudleys. The major argument between the wrestling world is that either the Dudleys or the Road Warriors are the best team in the entire best team in wrestling. And I personally feel that the Dudleys are the better team, but I could see people's argument. But I kind of want to live that dream feud out and have the Road Warriors pass the torch to the Dudleys eventually. And finally, I want to have Owen Hart versus The Rock, even though I spelled it wrong, or spelled Owen's name wrong. Basically, this feud is all about how Owen is, pissed at Vince and the screw job that happened with his brother, and he's looking for revenge. And since The Rock is aligned with Mr. McMahon and trying to get in his good graces, he's feuding with him, and it could be a feud over the Intercontinental Championship because before I do end this, I want to recommend push for the everybody's and see what the game recommends. Eventually, I'll probably develop what I only want, but I kind of live my game by the recommend pushes. So I believe even though Owen Hart at the moment is considered a main eventer, because I released some people, he's going to go down to an upper mid-carder because I don't have as many people on the roster as I used to. So yeah, we're gonna do the recommend push for everybody, and mostly everybody's gonna be pushed down. There are gonna be times where it's gonna ask me to or recommend someone to be used as an enhancement talent. I'm not going to make anybody an enhancement talent because I don't believe in enhancement talents. The opener is practically enhancement talent anyway. I think enhancement talents are wrong. Not really wrong. I can understand the use of them, but I don't like the role or have someone having to be only an enhancement talent because I feel like when that happens, you've ended their career. They're never going to really get back up to it. I mean, does anybody ever think Heath Slater will ever be able to hold a mid-card championship or maybe even get himself a world championship? Very unlikely. It's most likely never going to happen. Why? Because he's enhancement talent, and I feel that there should be, certain times when someone can be squashed or used to. Oh, hold on. Was Mark Henry an enhancement talent? No. Used to what was I gonna say? Used to make another worker look good, but at the same time, I feel like they should still be allowed to win or put up a challenge because yeah, that's just my little rant, I guess. I feel like they should be, still looked at as a threat, a challenge in the company, and not like, hey, look, everybody can beat this guy. He's the kiddie ride of the park. Anybody can ride this ride. I feel like he should still be looked at as a threat and not just. I'm gonna leave Taka as a lower mid carder just because I have plans for him. You know what I'm saying? That's all. The Rock's an upper mid carder. That's fine. He's not really main event talent yet, anyway. If you ask me, the Undertaker. Did we get past Owen Hart? Was he still considered a main eventer? Yeah, I guess so. It's The Rock this time. Last time I recorded this, it was Owen Hart. So Vader's now up there instead of Owen. This video's ran on for a little bit. I don't know how long, to be honest, but I'm done. This is going to be the end. So next video, we're going to start off with me booking Monday Night Raw. No backstage influences, so that's good. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. If you have, do me a favor. Leave me a comment, like, subscribe. Share this video with your friends as well. Make sure you comment and share as well. Or, comment and like, because it really lets me know that you guys are enjoying this and you want to see more. And this is a series that not only would I like to see a lot of on my channel, but I would like to see succeed. So, yeah, let me know. As always, nerds and geeks, my name has been OMG WTF LOLFTWBRB, and let me know if there's anything you guys specifically want to see. But until then, I will see you guys later, so have a wonderful day.